we're going to get started. Thank Gigi Motivation. I was going based off of. Welcome to another episode of Aya and Her. Today I have the privilege of having on Gigi Ghobrial, the owner of Rule or Be Ruled. Gigi, thank you for being on today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm honored to be on. I see what you're doing and I love it.
Oh, thank you so much, Gigi. So I met Gigi many moons ago. We were working out at a gym. And then since then, we've been following each other on social media. We both started our weight loss pages around the same time. Gigi has continued her weight loss journey and has developed her brand, Rule or Be Ruled. So Gigi, can you tell us a little bit about your weight loss journey? Let's start there.
Okay, perfect. So it started like many years ago, actually. I was never consistent though. So I was consistent when I started going to the gym. I had friends that like supported and everything. I created the fitness page, and that's when like a lot of like people or strangers started supporting me in different ways than family would support you. It's just different.
Right.
They don't know you, so they don't really judge you on your past. They judge you on like your journey and like the positives of it. So I really love that aspect of it. And it was always like a struggle up and down till this day. And I know you've been following me for a while. You've seen all the different like trend diets that I've done, like keto. I did like low carb. I still do low carb, but like there's different things that I tried. And it wasn't till like last year that I started doing intermittent fasting that I've actually noticed and stuck with what I'm doing, like my results. So I love it.
Yes. And so the reason I reached out is because I've been watching the journey with fasting, and I myself have started looking into fasting. I shared with you a little bit that I've seen that the benefits have to do way more beyond weight loss, which is one of the things that I've been trying is on Sundays when I'm going to record and I get to meet with all these wonderful people, I want my mind to be clear of any distractions. And I hear that fasting, that's one of the things that it gives you is that clarity. And also it's like a reboot to your system, right? What can you share with us about fasting?
Well, there's different methods of fasting. There's the 16-8, which you're fasting for 16 hours and you're eating in an 8-hour window. And your 16 hours includes sleep, which is great because you're sleeping like half the hours anyways. That one I feel is more like the easiest one out of it. There's one that I'm doing, which is OMED. It's 1 meal a day. So I fast for 23 hours and I eat in 1 hour. And I eat till like I'm pretty full. So there's no way anyone's going to eat all those calories within an hour. So it's another way to be in like a calorie deficit. So it's just like another way to do that. And then the benefits of fasting, the longer you fast, the more benefits there are. So around like 24 hours is when your body goes into a state of autophagy. And what that is your cells, they recycle itself, like they eat itself. So it's like any damaged cells, they eat themselves and they get rid of that in your body. So it's a really good process. Like it's a lot of people, like when I tell them that I'm fasting, they're like, oh, that's not normal. And like, it like blows my mind that they say that because like having like a fast food restaurant at every corner, that's not normal. Like, I don't think you're supposed to eat that much. So that's the only thing. But yeah, autophagy is one of them. Your body goes into ketosis. So you don't really have to be in the ketogenic diet to get your body in the process of ketosis. So then you're no longer burning a glycogen, which is sugar. You're burning pure fat. And then when you work out while you're fasting, that's like an extra bonus too.
Yeah.
But yeah, like after 24, like definitely.
Yeah.
After 24, you start having the mental clarity now. Your focus, like when I do my events for my clothing brand, I like doing long fasts because I'm like focused. I'm focused on sales. I'm focused on how I talk to, the customers. I'm in it. Like I'm like zoned in. I'm focused on what everyone's saying and doing. And it's different. It's a different level when you're fasting for, more than 24 hours.
Right. And so Gigi, I commend you because I've seen you just go through the ups and downs of weight loss and seeing you start your brand, and you just come up on top. Like you figure out what works for you. And really, I have to give it up to you because when I met you at the gym, there was a challenge, and I need everyone to know this. The challenge was you had to lose a certain percentage of weight, right? And if you did that, you got the program for free. And you were a part of a handful of people that actually did it. And I think that it's such a mindset to try anything like this. And you're going to have those naysayers that are going to say like, what are you doing? Like, you're crazy. So let's move into a little bit about your brand. So is your weight loss journey and your brand related, or is it completely separate?
I mean, it definitely helped. Weight loss is definitely part of the journey, like to where I created the brand. But I feel like it was deeper than that. I think it was, like you said, the naysayers. So I think the naysayers were the ones that kind of pushed me to create the brand. So like growing up, I never had that support system that I felt I needed. So I felt like the brand has that message that many people could relate to, but in a different way. So that's why I created the brand. It's more mental. It's more to inspire and motivate. So it's the message behind it that means that's like the purpose of like my brand is the message.
Yeah. Do you think it's open for interpretation? Because I know for sure when I just bought my shirt and it arrived and it's beautiful, great material, awesome job. When I looked at it, I was like, this is all like a mindset. Like I feel like roar be rolled. It's like you have to conquer your thoughts. You have to be above the naysayers. You have to know why you're doing whatever it is that you're doing. Because the same thing goes for me and this series. I started it off without knowing what really I was doing, but knowing that the message and reaching women and trying to inspire people was so important to me that it didn't matter if I didn't know everything yet. I knew that the message was going to be strong enough to propel it and have it keep going. So I'm just like so proud of you and everything that you're doing. I'm wishing you all the best with the brand. I can't wait to come out to an actual event and see you there. Thank you so much for being on, Gigi.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I loved it. It was great.
Awesome. We'll see you guys next time on another episode of A Younger.